Welcome to episode 204 of the Fully In It podcast. I am so happy to be back with you today. It has been months since my last episode, and today I'm going to update you on what's been going on in my life, what to expect going forward, and just general thoughts about motherhood and business. This is going to be a short and sweet episode, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Welcome to the Fully In It podcast with Kate Saffel, a show for powerful moms growing life-changing businesses while showing up intentionally for their families. I teach you how to create a family-first and profitable business in less time by leveraging simple strategy, mom life-friendly systems, and above all, the mindset of going fully in it. You ready? It feels so wild to me that there has not been a new episode in over 5 months. I have been podcasting for maybe over 11 years now. I started podcasting at the end of 2015 with my first podcast, and I've just kind of steadily put episodes out over all of those years. And so last fall, I decided to take a break from just about everything. And if you had listened to my last episode 203, I went in a little bit more to the heart behind that decision and why I decided to take a break. And you know what? It has been so lovely. I have really needed this break because, like I said, I've been putting out content for so many years. And I love content creation. To me, it's like a creative outlet. I love my business. And yet, having my fourth kiddo last spring was an invitation for me to really slow down, for me to reevaluate, what do I want from motherhood? What do I want from my business? Do I even want a business anymore? And if yes, what would that business look like going into the future? And normally, I'm the kind of person that I don't like decisions lingering. I want to know. I want to know what's next. Maybe you can relate to that. I don't like being in that liminal space, even though I recognize the liminal space is where the magic happens. You don't hear what's next if you are pushing through and not giving yourself time to breathe and listen inward and hear what is right for you. And so my prayer for really the last year has been me asking God, just show me what you have for me. Guide me. Where should I head next? What is the plan for my life? What's the plan for my business? What's the plan for my motherhood? And really just kind of putting my hands out open, ready to receive whatever that might be. And honestly, it's really surprised me where I am today and everything that's starting to unfold again and the direction I'm going to be taking, because I really didn't think this would be happening. I really thought January, beginning of this year, I was pretty set that I was going to be done with my business. And that may come as a shock to you, especially if you've always known me with having a business. Be like, wow, Kate not having a business anymore? How is that possible? But it just seemed like maybe that was where God was leading me. Maybe that was what my next season was going to be like. I mean, after all, my husband has been in a new job for about a year now, and it's very demanding. He travels for work. He works really long days. And so I am with the kids a lot of the time. The majority of the house now falls on me. And I know you know what that entails, right? The cooking, the cleaning, the driving, and at least for me, the homeschooling, I'm doing all of that. And then couple that with having a new baby, which by the way, she turned a year in February. I mean, crazy, right? It's just wild how fast this year has gone by. And so it seemed logical to me that maybe I was closing that chapter on my business and just being home with the kiddos and just being a true stay-at-home mom. I mean, I've been home with my kids for all of these years. When I stopped teaching at the university in person what year was that? That was 2013 was the last year I taught in person because I was pregnant with my second daughter. And I switched to teaching online at that point. That was really the last time I've worked outside the home. It's been a long time. So I've really been a stay-at-home mom, but you know what I mean, right? Like not working in any kind of capacity that earns an income. Because we all know us mamas work and we do so much just to take care of the kids and take care of the home and all of that. So I thought that's where I was going to land, and I had complete acceptance around it. And at the same time, I had started writing on Substack, which if you're not familiar with it, Substack, I just love it. I love it so much. It is an app. You can access it 100% on your desktop if you don't even want it on your phone, which I really appreciate. It is completely ad-free, and it is a platform for writers. It's a place for people to write and share ideas. And I was drawn to the idea of writing more because that is my original love. And so I just gave myself permission to write there for fun. And I started a Substack called Letters from Kate Saffel. And it was just kind of my thoughts on faith and motherhood and planting family roots that last. And I really enjoyed it. I was surprised how much joy I was getting out of it, because it is a little bit like social media, but it's not Instagram, it's not Facebook, it's not TikTok. It's quiet, it's calm, it's thoughtful. And for women like you and I, it feels really like such a beautiful place to be. There's so many intelligent and kind moms on there who are sharing, and I'm just learning and gaining so much. So I started writing there last fall. Again, no pressure, just for fun. And then I just kept feeling like this nudge around all of my accumulated business wisdom to share it. And the Letters from Kate Saffel didn't seem like the right place for it. And I was like, oh, come on. Like, what am I going to do? Am I going to start a second newsletter? Well, you better believe that your gal did, because that's just who I am. And so I did. I started a second one, which is the Family First CEO Mom. And that name kind of parallels my mastermind name. It's just a name that I love because it really encompasses what I believe, which is that your family should always come first and then your business second. But your business should be cultivated and put in a position to financially support your family, if that's your goal, of course. And so we do the Family First method, and being a Family First CEO mom is holding both of those realities, holding home and holding business with integrity and heart. And I started writing on that newsletter as well. And I'm thinking, what are you doing, Kate? You're going to end up with 2. You have enough capacity. Do you really want to do this? And so for a few months there, I was kind of circling around, and I was praying on it and thinking about it and praying on it and writing and trying to just wait for some clarity. And then I would say about a month ago, the clarity really dropped in. And I just felt such a love for encouraging moms in business. And I really feel like God gave me this knowledge and this platform for a reason. And I see everything that's happening in the world, and it's like, oh yes, this is why we're doing what we're doing. This is why it is just such a beautiful thing for a mother to be able to make income to help her family when the economy is in the toilet. And, as of recording this, right, the cost of gas is so high right now. Groceries are so high. And the fact that as mothers, we can grow businesses at home without even stepping outside of the door and make real money that can really help your family. Like, that's just such a big deal. And I feel like I'm still supposed to be sharing this, and I'm still supposed to be supporting in that way. but not in the way I've done in the past where I've had a million different things going at once, and I'm on Instagram and I'm on Facebook and I'm sending, 5 emails a week and recording a podcast episode every single week. And right, what are all the things? I don't know. You tell me. What are all the things I've done? It's been a lot. And so this next season is pared back. It is Kate, 3.0, 5.0? I don't know how many iterations we're on at this point. And just a reminder too, you get to evolve, you and your business and your family life. It doesn't have to stay the same forever, especially if you're feeling called in that direction. It's okay. And I know for me, I really fought that for a long time because I'm always the kind of person, I'm like, well, if it's working, we're going to keep doing it. But it got to a point where it wasn't working anymore. And now I'm embracing this new direction of Substack being the primary way that I communicate with you. And so I'm writing a deep dive weekly post that goes into the practical strategy and the mindset of being the mother CEO and doing it the family first way. I'm also going to be sharing some private podcast episodes, and I also have a private community chat for those that want to upgrade their subscription. It's very affordable. It's essentially the cost of a Starbucks coffee these days for an entire month of access. And I'd love to see you there. You don't have to, though. You can totally just be a free subscriber. But if you want to go a bit deeper with me, I am going to be sharing some trainings. I will be in the chat weekly, sharing a prompt, just to encourage you and give you some motivation on your Monday to set you off on the right foot for the week ahead. I just want to be that help in your back pocket, that encouraging voice, that person who says, hey, listen, I believe in you. I know you can do this. Here's some tools. Here's some practical strategy. It's time to run with it. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'll also be running another round of the mastermind. The next round is going to start August 1st. And it's only going to be 4 months long because I love having the holidays off. And I think you maybe do too. All my moms that I coach, everybody slows down in December. I know there's some people in the business world and they're like, oh, it's the last month of the year, got to go hard. And I'm like, no. If I'm going hard on anything, I'm going hard on making memories with my family. And so I hope that speaks to you, because that's how we just do things around here. And so the next round will run August 1st to November 30th. And I'm just so ready for it. I'm so pumped. And all of these things are, available on my website. If you want to go check out for the next round of the mastermind, you can apply now. I'm already accepting applications. Come join me on Substack. I will put the link to that in the show notes. And just thank you for being here with me, right? Being along on this journey. I always want to be forthright with you around what it is like to actually sustainably run a business as a mother. And I just knew it was time to do things a little bit differently. And I hope that gives you the permission slip you need to make the home and business decisions that maybe have been on your heart. I also am planning a free workshop that'll be coming up soon. I don't have all the details, so hopefully you're on my email list. But if you subscribe to my Substack, even as a free subscriber, then you will get the details. And I'm really pumped that we can maybe get on Zoom together again. I'm going to teach a concept that's going to be so incredibly helpful to you. So keep an eye on that. And then what else? So the last thing is, for this podcast, I'll probably maybe put out 1 episode a month. I'm going to just stay really pulled back because, again, I'm putting all my energy into Substack. And I know you probably understand that. I don't want to be in a million places anymore. I just want to focus and make sure that the quality that I'm putting out is so good. So, all right, I think that is it. I've missed you. I hope that you are doing amazing. I hope 2026 has been a really great year for you. And if it hasn't, if you're kind of like, oh man, it's already almost May and it's not been going how I want, just know anything can change. And it changes because you decide it's going to change and you start showing up as the mother CEO who truly believes in herself. She believes in what she's offering and she believes in the future she's creating for her family, and she gets after it. All right. I love you guys. I will see you wherever I see you next.